All right, so hello guys. Name's Dolan. Um, I wanted to give you guys a special thanks for 100 videos, the 100th video on Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. Just a special little thanks I plan on doing. Um, I don't have a fancy montage, but you guys, I will have the playlist for the 100. When the 100, or, I'm sorry, I'm trying to say it, but I'm kind of fumbling. The 100th video, like the whole playlist, I'll have it linked to the bottom of this. But as a special thanks, I spent the time and a lot of it recording every MSQ that they have up to date, minus the last what is the word I'm looking for? The last the post game for Dawntrail. I have every video that should be coming out at least once every weekend, because I am caught up on the MMO now, but I plan on giving it a little bit of time right now. Well, currently in September, I think we're in. I forgot what month we're in. Yeah, September. We are in September. So I want to give it a little time before I jump back in. The real grind will start probably at the end of next month, or sometime during the middle of next month, most likely. But I want to grind the event that's coming out, which is the Monster Hunter, and whatever else they got, right? Any more post game, I'll be doing that. Any more side quests, I'll do those. I'll post them on YouTube, but I don't post the videos of me just grinding out levels. I might do another separate thing when I get all of my character levels up to 100. Maybe like this. Maybe I'll make it a little fancier. I am not the best with this kind of. I hate doing like direct webcam stuff. But I just felt like I needed to give you guys the a special thanks from me. It was a very dreadful year playing that game. Not in a bad way. It was I sunk in so many hours into the game, and I love it to bits and pieces. Love the story, love the side content. But I just wanted to tell you guys, as you know, thank you for the 100 episodes. I want to say maybe after this little video goes on YouTube, I will post the 101st episode, because that's when they had that, was it 7.3 update? I've been postponing it until this one was out, and then after that, every weekend there's going to be one. What's the word I'm looking for here? One movie every week. Because I'm sure when the side content does show up again, I can postpone those MSQ movies. Like push them back a week, right? If there is, say, like 7.4 came out, I would try to squeeze that in, just so I have some content still coming out for Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not gonna say I'm a very popular guy. A lot of people don't know me, but I love playing Final Fantasy XIV. I think I'm pretty decent at it, at least for the most part. I think I'm decent. But yeah, I thought I would just give you guys that heads up. As a celebration thing, I was gonna do the MSQs and kind of explain how, like, I guess the tips and tricks, if you will. I'm just gonna make like a quick little edit between this and the video that I made in game. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The audio might be a little weird. I recently just edited it, so hopefully it sounds better here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll have the links for the playlists for the 100 episodes below, and then I'm probably gonna wait until the movie MSQs come out, and then I'll update the listing, and then we'll have I'll have a whole separate playlist for Final Fantasy XIV for the MSQs. So it'd just be like Final Fantasy XIV movies per se. A lot of those things were stupidly long. I think, if I'm not mistaken, give me a moment. Let me just check over here. Endwalker took 2 parts instead of like just one full clip like I could with the other MSQs. But yeah, Endwalker, no joke at all. It's like 15, 16 hours. Part 1 is 7, and the part 2 is 8. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very bad at doing these kind of things. Haven't been good at these even in school. But I hope my tips and tricks little montage thing will help have out pretty much after this. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Follow me on Twitch and Kick. I might be streaming on YouTube for Final Fantasy XIV when that comes around, but we'll wait and see because I'm still I was trying to stream another game, but it was being kind of goofy. But I wanted to give it a break because Borderlands coming out, Pokemon coming out, and Digimon's coming out. I want to spend the time on those first. Then I'm gonna be adding that into the mix. So, but that's probably gonna be one day out of the week. Probably Final Fantasy Fridays is what I'm gonna stick on. But at the moment, my schedule is tight with streaming. So, as always, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys pretty much every weekend now since I will be making those MSQ movies. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Actually, sorry, not peace. All right, now I'm going to show you guys the clip. And the things I would do differently if I were to go back and restart again in Final Fantasy XIV. This is the biggest mistake I think I've made 100% of that damn time. Was utilizing the duty finder. You unlock them at certain levels, which are applied right here. Well, that's because I actually have some of my gear unlocked, but are off. That's why I can't do these. But these help with a. Well, I can't really show you. Let's switch into something else, right? I haven't completed. For instance, right? Not best example, but we're gonna go into here. So you can see how much XP we can earn. This is honestly kind of insane for this. When you get to the level 80s, 90s, this actually gets like about 500,000, and then you get the plus bonus of all of these. And then these are also always nice for better gear. But yeah, I wish I would have utilized this a lot more early because I probably would have had the majority of my classes done for sure. The ones I've gotten done is just because I've been grinding. But like I said, what the hell? I haven't used this class yet, so that's why it's new to me. But anyways, yeah. So I wish I just kind of knew early game that I could level up classes. These, I think, was it this one and this one? A friend sent to me at level 90. Like, you know, paid the membership thing, so I was able to get those two up. I just needed those for something else. I forgot what they were. But yeah, I wish I could have utilized the whole being, because I probably could have gotten Samurai to 100 during the, I want to say, Shadowbringers arc. But unfortunately didn't learn that. The other thing was utilizing the fates. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Utilizing going to the fates around the maps, depending what areas you were in the expansion and or base game. So I was looking to see with that. Or these levies. These levies do help a significant amount as well. There are a few ways, that's not what I want to call. There's a few items you can use to level yourself up for XP. Well, this one is a pre-order. I don't think you can get this one anymore, but I think there's another earring you can have, which I think I might have put in the way. We'll see in a minute, I guess. The other ones are as followed. Let's pull it up real quick. Marauder. Dark Knight. We have this ring, which I think we get that from doing like you wouldn't. It's hard to explain. At least the hero doll. I'm not sure about the other ones. You have this guy here that will help train you. If you complete all the exercises, he actually gives you a ring. So I could have utilized that way began. I didn't know that until like I think it was like level 87. I think it was when I was streaming it. And there's another one. There's another ring I have. Right here. This one. I forgot where I got this one, but it's a brand new ring. Level 30. This one allows up to 60. There's another earring, but I think that one brings you up to 80. Oh, and there's actual helmets too. So there's the helmet of light, but I think this one you had to purchase one of the expansions to get. Same thing with this one. But this one only goes up to level 10. But this one works for battle, crafting, and gathering. So honestly, it's pretty dang good for crafting and all that. But other than that, same thing with this too. But this one only goes up to 25. So I mean, I guess this one's just at this point it's just cooler. But this one you can still use at level 1. But essentially, you can use those as XP, gathering, and also the other thing I could have learned was the let me turn this down a bit more. Was the gist of eating every food you get. If you had the option, I always chose the money packet. Honestly, I'm at 7 mil down here, so I'm pretty okay with what I did. But there's a lot of missions that just give you food, right? Just for free. So I usually got the little money bags like these right here. I keep saying honey bags, but dude, I end up alone getting 2 million at the end of getting to Dawn Trail. But anyways, this isn't a really good thing to say. I'm going kind of scatterbraining it, but eat your food, you get like a 3% increase in XP. I don't know if you can still get these. I'm trying to find them right now. These give you a 4% chance. I don't know if you can get these. The buttery mog biscuit and the fat chocobo or fat choco. I mean, the effects don't really matter low key, but the 4% also helps a lot. It comes down a long way. I've been using that for my crafting. Crafting is relatively rough, I'm not gonna lie, but again, I know I have to have macros for them, recommendedly. I haven't did armor, I haven't done these 3, but a lot of these others like carpenter, blacksmith, goldsmith, leather worker, weaver, all pretty much intertwine with each other pretty well. Fishing is my least favorite job, I'm not gonna lie, but all of these are 60. You can actually level these guys up from your company. Go to your company and you can actually buy actually, sorry, not buy, but let's just run over there real quick. Alrighty, so you come to your company, mine still happens to be Flames. You would go to this guy, well, yours are going to be different depending on what company you choose, but you want to go to the personnel officer. They will give you a provision for the raw materials, like the cycle of the land. So that includes mining, botanist, and fish. That was actually kind of weird. Black mage fish. It's actually kind of cool though. But you can either purchase these. I personally hate catching fish, so I actually kind of go to the market board. Oh, cool. You can always ask somebody where the market is. If you don't know where it's at, or looking up on the maps. But they are a great place to buy things. Like these, honestly, I messed up. I should have sold this last time. Would have gotten nearly 1 million, so that would have probably my thing up a lot. But you need 10 of these. Requiredly always need it for like lumber and the stone. You always need requested 10, but the fish is always 1. Now the supply is for the stuff for crafting. This, like I said, I wish I knew this early game, but my main objective was to try to beat the game as fast as possible. Which did take me forever. I had to do this on and off. I think we ended off at like 1,000 hours played. And that's just with doing the side quests and, yeah, just doing the side quest and main story. Other than that, I didn't really miss much at all. But the market, I can kind of just show you guys where the market's at while we're talking. But you teleport here at the Sapphire, the market boards look like this. You can just type in something like a black mage fish. Should show up. Yeah, 30,000. That's actually not a bad deal with the still hell, we'll just buy one. It's for the 60 giggles of it. But yeah, it's super easy to get. There's another thing you can get your at the free company thing. So I'm bad with names and remembering, so just bear with me on this. I'm sorry for the roughness. But you do that, get all those there, come back, and you pretty much auto level off one thing, which I'm guaranteed I'm gonna level up once. So, hand over, watch level up to 2. It's really good. There is also, I think they're hunts. Yep, H for hunts. If you have any of the primary jobs, they don't have it for all jobs, sadly, which I still think is goofy. But this also helps you with XP, depending which ones you start off with. I chose Gladiator, so that was naturally the first one I ever completed. I did notice that when I jumped on Conjuring, I actually had to go back through here. Mine's level 1, but I've never done any of these. So I actually will have to eventually come back down here, just so I can have completionists on it, at least. And then the other ones that are on that list, I know for sure I probably could do Marauder. I think yeah. No, I haven't done Marauder yet, but you guys get the gist, right? Any form of XP is good XP. Of course, when you're doing Fates, which are those weird purple emblems on the outside of the outskirts of the town, you get them, you get a chance to get early game, you get the company seals, depending on what company you have. Now, with that, you can purchase, I want these weird seals that help you with additional more XP. These, right? Survival or engineering. Engineering is for the crafting. I want to say that the survival could be just for gathering. Oh, from gathering. So these were both for the crafting, mining. These are also very useful. You get a 150% increase experience for pretty much all of that. Also very good. Don't forget that your company, speaking of, if they allow it, you always want to talk to your, what do you want to call it? Your people, right? Your guild mates. If they can activate things like these guys, always leave one, only do one for reduce fees by 30%. Pretty good. But if you were interested in, you say like actions, right? You can also do things like, you actually don't have any open right now, but there's a action you can use that can quickly level up your combat, which honestly is pretty good early game. If they have that, you can ask them. I can't tell you what your members or what your free company will do. Like mine was just super simple. I joined this one, very simple, very fun to use, very fun people. But you get like, you know, additional XP on top of what you're doing. So like I asked them to give me stuff for some gathering, so they gave me gathering XP 10, which I believe is the highest you can earn, and then helping hand 2, which is 10, then mead, and then reduce. I swear they said 3, but I could be wrong. But read that wrong online. But I'm trying to think what else like I should have done. I can help new players as well. I gotta say, between that, every city also, when you get to the max level, each expansion will cap off. Like, base game is 50, the next expansion, which is, I think, was Stormblood? No, Heaven's Ward. It was Heaven's Ward. They cap off at 10 levels going all the way up. My best suggestion is, once you are able to get the duties, which are these, right? Do them daily as you can. Like, obviously you won't be able to get the level 50 soft rip, but as you level up, getting 10, 16, and then eventually 30. 30 will help a lot too. It's a guaranteed level up every time. Doing those to get the 50 will be super quick. I may do a whole video, even a series on it, once I learn how to do the crafting more efficiently too as well. So I might just wait until I'm more efficient on that aspect of the game. But anyways, so once you hit the max level of that said expansion, you want to find somebody that says Sondering Splendors. They're all over the place. You can even look at them early, but they'll give you the best thing you can get, right? So obviously I want tank. I usually go down here for the highest because that's IL is item level. Gives you the best kind of gear, which honestly, that's shockingly, it's actually really good. Oh wait, that's for a different class, but you always want to make sure what you're using. I'm using, I believe it's Dark Knight. Yeah, I'm using Dark Knight, so it would be this. Or obviously, you could try it on, see what it looks like, which I think I have this one. Yeah, I have this one. And it gives you like just the best what you can for level 50. I wouldn't recommend necessarily trying to do this every time you hit the level 10, because if you're hitting like these like every 10 levels fast as hell, it may not be worth it. I would probably just wait until, like, say, if you hit 50, obviously you want to have this, and then I say wait until like 70 before you buy the next set. Obviously you're gonna have dungeons you're gonna be doing that are probably gonna have higher level gear than what you're gonna be wearing, like this. That's again, relatively, but yeah, it would be pretty beneficial just to wait that off. You have which currency right here, right? You have Allegan Tombstones. This is always going to be used early game. These two are used for late game and Dawn Trail. PvP, honestly, is also another good way to get your gear from their place. Also, and then this, you get this, I don't know if what expansion it was. I want to say maybe Stormlord, or it could be Endwalker or Shadowbringers. That you start getting the bi-colored gems later on in the games. These are part of the hunts. I haven't done any of these, that's why they're so low. I haven't done this yet. I haven't done any of those others, but early game ventures, you don't have to really necessarily worry about if you don't really want to. You'll eventually get retainers, and this is the currency for a retainer. Okay. Manderville, honestly, always good to have, but for levels, I don't think they really have anything for player base. I could be wrong. You guys can just let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong about that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for maybe for beginners to learn. Take my, like, I'm not gonna say I'm the best at advices, but you can just take my tips and tricks, low-key. There's a lot you can try. I just would strongly recommend, if you're a new player, like I say, hell, even like this level 10 guild heist, these things, even like at my like level 90s, friends tell me don't do this, it's not worth it. I low-key do it because, I mean, it's still XP, right? Like, compared to like, what, 1500 to this, and jump over that here, right? That's only what level, six levels difference, but that's still a crazy XP amount. And then obviously the guild's always nice, and then this. Low-key, if I would have done this early, I probably would have had like maybe triple the amount of guild that I had on down there. So that is a nif thing. I think I might make another account just to, you know, do this challenge that I want to see how fast I can level up everything, since I have my knowledge of the game. But I'm trying to think if there was anything really else I needed to, you know, get off my chest for this part of the video. But it's not incredibly hard to level up. I just wish I had a little bit more guidance, or well simplified guidance, I guess. But I'm always down to learn more things. Obviously, I've already put a year into this game, in this MMO. Absolutely love it. I will probably stick another 1,000 hours into this, because I personally want to get all of my jobs to 100, and that's when I'll safely say I have beaten the game. I know Blue Mage, I heard, was pretty rough, but I'll figure that out when that time comes. Hell, I might even try to get these guys, what are these guys called? The tribes. I want to get the tribes maxed out if it's not incredibly tedious. But, like I said, I want everything to be maxed out. It looks like my characters. Like, maybe minus, like, the gear. Like, I have, who is it? Samurai? Let's put Samurai up, right? Samurai is currently not maxed out currently because it has actually had an update, but he was 10 levels or 15 levels below max with level 12 materials for high level crafted gear. Yeah, you can get higher stuff, but I was perfectly satisfied with this. I actually had a friend that owed me that, so always make sure you have friends in here too. Make friends, they'll help you out tremendously amount. But I needed this gear to expand further, but enough of me rambling. I hope you guys like the video. If you guys have any other suggestions on how to level up more efficiently, I'm always down to hear it. I'm not incredibly sure what else I can really do to help that, because I know I have all the XP gear. You can get all the XP gear. Always look things up on Google. Google's your best friend, or hell, even ChatGPT. It does help you with leveling up as well. I didn't use it for this, but I definitely used it for crafting and the other gathering jobs. It gave me like a step-by-step what I should do to make it more efficient. But yeah, as time comes through, I'll probably make another one of these, like, I guess, videos for gathering and mining. But at the moment, like, I'm gonna take this game I'm gonna give this game a little bit of a break before I sit down here and stream again. I think, you know, I burned myself out on it quite a bit, so. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else really I can show you guys, like, that I possibly know that you can level up faster. You also want to do your achievement. I don't know if the achievements will help you, but do your achievements. Challenge log. Well, I guess we could have done this too. I didn't do any of these. Beat and your own companion. What? Okay. Nah, I didn't know this was a thing either, so that's new to me. Display all. Completed. I haven't. Oh wait, there's a time limit. 75 minutes. Oh, okay. So I guess wait. So I guess you can just do this for extra gil, and hell, it even looks like experiment or XP too. Yeah, let's just do this too. You get free additional XP too. Try to see what else you can do. Yeah, definitely go to Gold Sauce every day. There's a very high chance you can earn hella gil. And then you can buy things at the shop there. I think they regularly update. No, not regularly, but every time there's a new update, they add new things there. I think that is pretty much all I really got. I really haven't messed with too much things. I know there's trusts. I haven't done these at all, so obviously these guys are very under-leveled, to say the least. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. So if you guys have any other suggestions of how to level up, I would say necessarily combat, right? Please leave it down below. Oh wait, this dude's got the new sword. That's actually sick. But yeah, like I said, always leave it down in the description below. I always like to see new ideas, new things to possibly level up faster with other jobs. Even on a fresh update, you know, I mean, fresh account, I would like to see how fast I can level up, right? Out of everyone's ideas to level up faster, I'll be so totally down. Obviously, I can't focus on combat and crafting at the same time. Even like right now, like that's my biggest struggle. Like I want to do my crafting at the same time as I'm doing everything else, but it literally consumes my entire day, and I don't want to waste that much time on this game. Like I just want to jump on for like just to do my dailies, right? Which give or take, I would say on average takes 3 to 4 hours to complete, depending on what server you're on. Worst case, you can just go to the home page, you can switch server or data centers, and then you can just deal with one that's faster, you know what I mean? Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I will pull this up any much longer, so you guys have a good day, and make sure to leave a like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.